Okay, sweetie, let's go over here. Come on, Miss Georgie. Come on. Good girl. Okay, so this is Georgie. I hope you can see her. I think you can. She's Linda's Labradoodle, and she's been living with me for almost a month. She's walked every day, and we've done very little formal training with her, except what I do in my group training with puppies in the morning. Good girl. Down. She's very bright. She's very eager to please and play with. She's a bit jumpy, and she's definitely a little bit nippy, but we're working on both of those things. Let's go. Okay, come on, let's go. Hey, let's go. Sometimes it's just easier to see them in a video. Georgie. Hey. Good girl. Good girl, sweetie pie. Good girl. Good girl. So our routine in the morning is usually I have 4 puppies downstairs right now. And come. And so we work on these things in the morning. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. What a good girl. Okay, let's go. Ah. Sit. Good girl. We've got a little bit of a mark on her nose because she jumps up on the puppies or on the dogs sometimes and bites them and tries to wrestle with them. And my big female Daisy, who's about 2 weeks away from having puppies, didn't really care for her behavior and told her quite specifically that it wasn't acceptable. She's still doing it, unfortunately. I thought maybe that would have been a bit of a wake-up call, although she's not jumping on her anymore. Okay, down. Good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. She's very sweet. Let's roll you over. Roll you over on your back. See, she likes to give her belly. She likes to give belly. She doesn't mind giving the old belly. Doesn't mind giving the old belly. We can play with her feet a bit. We can grab her feet. We've been rubbing with her ears a bit. See, she doesn't mind that. She doesn't mind her ears being pulled on too much. Yeah, she's a good girl. Oh, she's got nice little feet. We've got a tail there for her. Okay, let's go. What a good girl. Hey. Let's go, sweetie. Let's go. Georgie, sit. Good girl. Good girl, Georgie. Okay, let's go. Good girl, Georgie. Hey. Georgie, down. This is the first time I've actually done this type of training one-on-one with her because, like I said, I didn't want to go too far along with her. And she does extremely well with the group training. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So we walk every day. I've got at least 8 dogs. Sometimes I have 10. And we walk about a 20-minute walk to the sportsplex up there. They've got a big ball field that's all completely fenced in. And so I let them all go there and let them run and play. And they chase balls and do what dogs are supposed to do. Okay, let's go. Hey. Hey. Good girl. Hey. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. She still gets a bit car sick in the car when I take her in the last couple times she's been there. Hey. Georgie, come here, baby. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. She's a good girl. Hey, hey. What do we got here? Hey, what's this? What's this? Oh, what's this, Georgie? Hey, what have we got? Hey, what have we got? Hey, Georgie, what's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, take that. Okay, take it. Good girl, Georgie. Take it, Georgie. Oh, it's a good girl. Oh, what a good girl. Out. Good girl. Ah. Okay, good girl. Take it. Good girl, sweetie. Good girl. Okay, take it. Oh, what a good girl. Take that toy. Take it, take it, take it. Out. Ah. Good girl. Leave it. Good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. What a good girl. Hey, what's that? Hey, okay, take it. Oh, she's a good girl, Georgie. Georgie, want it? Hey, good girl, Georgie. Good girl. Is she a retriever? Let's see. Good girl, Georgie. What a good girl. Out. Ah. Good girl. Okay, okay. Good girl. What a good girl, Georgie. What a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. Good girl. Out. Good girl. What a good girl. Good girl. Okay, okay, take it. Good girl, Georgie. Good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. Out. Ah. Out. Good girl. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. What a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. She's a good girl. Out. Good girl. Good girl, sweetie pie. What a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. Okay, one more time. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Good girl, Georgie. What a good girl. Out. Good girl. Down. Good girl, sweetie pie. Good girl. Okay, hey. Good girl, sweetheart. Been pretty crappy the weather the last couple of weeks, so we haven't been out too far. Hey. I haven't done much stuff outside except for the walk. Out. Good girl, Georgie. Good girl. Good girl. So right now she's got 4 other puppies to play with. Do we still see her? We're not seeing her, are we? Okay, let's go over here. It's the problem with having a short living room. Ah. Leave it. Good girl. Good girl. What a good girl. Ah. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Ah, leave it. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, ah, ah. Out. Leave it. Okay, come on. Leave it. Let's go. Good girl. Good girl, sweetie pie. Good girl. Okay, take it. Good girl. Good girl. Now everybody else is pissed off, aren't they? Everybody says it's my turn downstairs, aren't they? Hey, sweetie pie, hey? What a good girl. Oh, good girl. Okay, good girl. What a good girl. Out. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Down. Good girl. Maybe we should turn you around so people can see your beautiful face, eh? The beautiful green eyes. That's it. What a good girl. What a good girl. Hey, Georgie. What a good girl. I call her Georgie, by the way. What a good girl. Hey, sweetie pie. What a good girl. Yeah, she's a nice puppy. Okay, let's call that one done. Let's call that one done. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of what Georgie's like, her temperament and personality. She can get pretty wound up sometimes, and I have found her on top of tables. But all in all, I think she's found the right home. She's going to be an awesome little girl for somebody. Huh? Yeah, sweetie. She's a bit of a jumper, but we're really working hard to keep her sitting. Nice sit. She does it really well. That's it. Okay. Okay, sweetie. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. What a good girl.